Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a stage makeup tutorial for you. I'm starting out with a headband to keep the hair out of my face, and then the first product we're going to use is primer. You only need a little bit of primer and rub this in all over your face, and make sure you go a little bit down your neck too. Next we're going to start with concealer. This covers up any dark spots and goes under your eyes for brightening. The splotches I already had were to cover up red spots. That's a color corrector. Take a wet beauty blender and pat that in all over where that concealer is, just fast little patting motions. That's really going to blend it in. Next product we're going to use is foundation. This goes all over your face, same as the primer, and we're going to use the other side of the beauty blender to blend that in. Make sure you blend it down your neck so there's no harsh lines like this. I'm going to go in with a little bit more concealer because I feel like I covered it up a little bit. This is optional. Some people do it before or after, up to you. Next, we're going to use contour or bronzer, whatever you like to use. That's what I would use if I used contour, but I like this bronzer stick. This goes on your cheekbone from your ear to your mouth, underneath your jaw, and around your forehead. You can do this on your nose too if you want to. You're going to use a brush and just blend up and down, going right over that line, and I go down a little bit on my cheekbones and on my jawline because that's how I like my shadows. Blend it in on the forehead, and you can blend this in a 3 motion also. This will help. It's really just your preference on how you like to do it. I just like to make sure there's not really any harsh lines though, and if there are, sometimes I use the beauty blender to press it in a little bit more. I forgot this step, but you're going to need a translucent powder and a brush. Dip that brush in and tap that excess powder off, and then you're just going to pat this all over your face. This is setting powder, so it's going to help your makeup stay in. You do this after concealer, foundation, and bronzer. Now I'm going in with a blush. You want to smile and place this on the apples of your cheeks. That's what smiling shows you. I do a little bit on my nose too. And then just blend this in. You can still smile, but it's not necessary. Make sure this is all nice and blended in. You want to go from your cheeks up to like right outside your eyes a little bit. That's where I like to blend it. Now we're going to go in with a primer for our eyes so we can do our eyeshadow. You want to place this all over the eyelid and then make sure it's nice and smoothed out with a brush or with your finger. Then we're going to grab our eyeshadow palette. This is the one I'm using, and we're going to grab the darkest shade, and this we're going to rub all around the outer corner of our eye and then go in a half moon shape from the outer corner to the inner corner, just like this. You can also take a piece of tape on the outside of your eyelid right here to get a nice sharp line, but I prefer to do the sharp line at the end. It's really up to you. We're going in with a medium shade here and placing this right in the middle of the eyelid and blending it into the dark color using that half moon shape again. Now I'm going to take this light shimmery color and place this into my inner corners of the eye. This is probably going to be the brightest color you use, but still staying in a neutrals palette, and I just use my finger for this. I also use my brush to make sure all of that is blended in nice and smooth with my half moon shape. I take my beauty blender at the end to remove any excess makeup, and that's how I get my sharper line. And then I use my finger to wipe off any excess around the top. Now we're just going to take a eyeliner pencil and line the bottom of our eyelids. This doesn't need to be perfectly straight. You're not really going to see it that well. You're going to take some highlighter. I place this in the inner corners of my eyes, and I place this on the highest points of my cheekbones and on my nose. You'll see me using a palette here and a stick. The stick is just easier to use on the inner corners of the eyes, but you can use a palette for all of it. You can use as much as you want and also place it on the tip of your mouth. Now we're going to curl our lashes and get them ready to apply fake lashes and add a little bit of mascara, just a swiping motion upwards. You don't need a whole bunch of this. Then we're going to grab our Oh, I'm adding a little more blush here just because I didn't think I had enough. You can always add more makeup. Now grab your lashes and your glue. The inner corner is going to be the skinniest part of the lash and the outer is the larger part. Place a thin line of glue all along the lash side, and then you want to let that dry a little bit. I blow on it to help. You don't want to put it on until it's tacky. Now we're going to stick this as close to our natural lashes as we can on that eyelid. Make sure all the sides are stuck, and then I fan it to help it dry. The glue is dry when it is no longer white. Fanning this one, make sure it's nice and stuck. Then to finish off, we have some lipstick. This is a chapstick one and a lipstick one. This one stays on really, really good, so I really recommend it. I'm just filling in my bottom lip, and after that, I will go in and line it. Some people like to line it first and then fill it in. It's up to you, but you just want to get a nice crisp line and make sure none of it is on your skin of your face, just your lips. With my top lip, I line it first because it's a little bit skinnier and I find that easier. Then fill that in just like this. Make sure none is on your teeth also, and then wait for that to dry. After that, you can add your chapstick layer, which is really going to help it shine and also make sure it stays on. This is the finished look, and I go ahead and put my hair up. So this is what I would look like on stage. I hope this video helped you, and if you have any questions, make sure to let us know.